Dum 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 bum 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 dum. Hey, hey. Hang on, I've still got to get chat up. I am very late, and I've just found out that one of the channels on the Discord server isn't working as intended. Because apparently people can't see the live stream announcement channel, which is at all. Really. That's better. Bum. Always like me a little bit of Kevin MacLeod. Is that MacLeod or MacLeod? I never know how to pronounce his name. Let's get chat up. There we go. Got chat. I gotta do all the settings. Dumbass. Okay. We always start these really scuffed. You'd think I would learn to be prepared. I never am. I'm never prepared. There we go. We should pretend that I am not 15 minutes late. We just go pretend that. I got tea, so it was completely worth it if you ask me. Let's get DDLC up. Is my tea cool enough that I can take a sip? No. Just shit ton of steam directly into my mouth. Not fun. Not very poggers at all, if you ask me. Oh, that's way too loud, isn't it? There we go. YouTube music just seems a lot louder than it used to, and I don't know why. I could have sworn that it always used to be the quieter one. Previous save file has been found. Would you like to delete your save data and start over? No, continue where I left off. But I do think I need to go back. Right. Pause Droopy. We like Droopy, but we need to pause him. That didn't sound good. At all. Bum 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 bum. Okay, Game Capture. Don't want Foxy Inc. That is hopefully next Friday's video. Dun, dun, dun. Oh no, I am dead. It's fine, I'm back. I survived. I think I need to move down here. I think that was a sweet spot, yep. Hey, there it is. Oh, that's so bad. Why is it glitching? Like, quite ironic. The game about glitchy anime women being weird is being glitchy. Quite ironic, if you ask me. Let's just get into it, hopefully. We won't be able to. Where do we need to go from? I forgot where the last thing was. I've got to check. Again, should have checked beforehand. Okay, we're gonna. I think we're gonna have to quit it, and then we're gonna have to reopen it because that's glitching so badly. And yeah, Doki Literature Club not responding. That's not good. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you guys can't see, but it is frozen. Close the program, please. Hang on, while Windows reports the problem to Microsoft. The problem is I want to close game and game is not closing and you won't let me. Because you want to report a problem to Microsoft. I don't think it's even Microsoft's problem. Surely it'd be Steam's problem. Surely. Sure. There we go. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Okay. There we go. Nice. Nice. Okay. Let me go see. We were beforehand. Really scuffed. Really scuffed stream. We never do it seriously. Okay, yeah, it's the 30th one. Yeah. Computer, come on. I know it's hard, but you can do it. Okay, load game. Boom. I did an entire part 4 that will never see the light of day now. Right. So something, C3, just under hour-long videos, and then, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Don't like where we are. Careful, well, in that case. Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. Thank God. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. And I hold up to Yuri. Why? Don't even look away from the book. What? No. What? She simply passed her lip as if the situation was totally natural. Oh my God. I don't like this. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Oh God. No. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. She realized the entire situation was fucking weird and gross and should not be happening. That is what happened. That's my headcanon. You cannot take it away from me. Still too hot. I was gonna do an aggressive sip of herbal peppermint tea. It's too hot. I can't. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. So do I. But I don't want it to have just happened. Please let us all simultaneously hallucinating. Jaffa? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. No, we shouldn't. That's, well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Maybe. Why is our character weird? See, these are the... It shouldn't be that you make the choice of, why do you want to write for your poem? It should be, do you want to A, just have a normal, platonic, human relationship with fellow classmates? Or do you want to be a fucking weirdo? Anyway, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but Jaffa, yeah. That's all it was. Yuri, yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. Jaffa, I see. The situation has gone really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can just tell by her expression. Even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. Why? But this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? My thoughts exactly. How did it come to this? I don't know. I haven't played this game for, I think, 2 months, the save file said. I think the save file said like 2 months. Wait, what? Yeah, like 2.5 months. Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Ah. Like before, Yuri plants her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Monica saves the day. Monica, I remember having beef with you. I think any beef I take away, you just fucking save. Okay, everyone. Where's the music? There was music. What happened to the music? Yuri draws back and stutters the music. Oh shit, my window is open. No wonder it's cold. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Jaffa, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? I haven't even got to drunk mine yet. Don't put it away, you bastard. Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. My god. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yeah, you take care of those cups. Take good care of those cups. You put them back in their cupboard delicately and in the exact right order, all facing the exact same way. Uniformly and lovely and nice. Because they're trying that if you do the normal thing of just throw them, gonna break. Yuri picks up the teacups, I pick up a bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Thank fuck. Who should I show my poem to first? Not Yuri, we've got tension. Let's go say hi to Sayori. I did not tremble over my words. Trembled over your hearing. Ooh, I like this one, Jaffa. Thank you, I don't know what I wrote. Has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. As opposed to my angry, hateful ones. Full of rage. And anger. About how this game forces me to make moves on women that don't exist. Does that mean that it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Sarah, well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. What makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you always think about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. Don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? Indecisive. What's the word I'm looking for? Indecisive. It's sweet. Okay, I was thinking of decisive, but okay. Yeah. I like the things that are happy and the things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Zero. Foreshadowing. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug. Make a nice happy rainbow. Seriously, that's unexpectedly poetic. You're in a literature club. What did you expect her to be? Mathematical? You wanted to delve into the biology of how feelings work, do you? The neurobiologic shit. I can't pronounce that. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Jaffa. I should go write that down. You can read my poem now, okay? Fossils. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. That's not a good start. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams, like balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. Put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps, it doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically panic. No, it doesn't say panic, it says pull. I frantically pulled them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. Every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards, all over the floor. It was supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. And I'm assuming not the arcane character. Holy crap. Siri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but we didn't take you seriously. I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Almost like this is a psychological horror game in disguise of whatever the fuck this is. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. Thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. I'm pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. Gotta go keep writing until I die. Ahaha, don't get ahead of yourself. Zero has always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. It's called a hyperfixation, dude! They're normal. Like, the past week, I've had a hyperfixation of probably like weird horror versions of Sonic. I think Sonic.exe. That's a video that's coming probably tomorrow. Bunch of creepypastas I've been watching. Conspiracy theories on Sonic the Hedgehog, which were very far-fetched. And then like some couple of like weird Robotnik origin depth video things. I don't know what you call them. Video essays? I think that's what they're called. Anyway, hyperfixations are normal. I wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing the passion in our eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Through next, let's go shit on Natsuki. I was way too lovey-dovey. Well, I can admit that's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good, because I just clicked things off a page from what I remember. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Yes, I stole it. Hey, you think so? Yeah, well I guess if you were friends with her for so long, you might not be on the same wavelength. You never really struck me as a type. Zero as a type all of a sudden? Eh? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Yeah, I'm a real arsehole. I'm proud. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. Think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably be just flying away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. World's better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. There's probably euphemism in there. That's okay. Do you have a crush on Amy? Not bad, right? No. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Yes, you have a crush on Amy. But you don't want to admit it to yourself because she likes spiders. Which is a pretty shit reason to not admit your feelings. Natsuki, I hate you, but if needs be, I will sit you down. And I will give you the counseling you need. Because Jesus fucking Christ, that is a shit reason. Think of a better reason. I doubt I have to explain it, no. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. That helps people realize how stupid they're being. Pretty ironic. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. You! You're the ignorant jerk. Ah, look at you being self-aware. You know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It could be about anything. Oh, she's Amy. I'm pretty sure she's Amy. And I only know that because of the stuff that comes on later about her interest in, I think it's baking and manga, I think. It was either manga or anime. Wait, no, because it's a reading game, so it was manga, yeah. It was manga and baking. There's going to be one of those two, which means that she is probably Amy in this analogy. So she does have a crush on Amy because she's herself, but then, if she's a narcissist, then she can have a crush on Amy because as a narcissist, she would really fall in love with herself. Maybe I'm clutching at the straws here. We've lost it. I wrote it down to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Natsuki, you're suddenly becoming wise. Stop it. I want to hate you. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right on that and nothing else. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless it's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so I look forward to it. Next, Monica. We're not facing Yuri. It was too awkward. Hi again, Chaffer. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Haha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Here. No, fuck. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your song, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I notice that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on beside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Now looky here, Missy. No. Just no. Please no. You completely misunderstood. We're just friends who like to drink tea. Ahaha. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, fictional one anyway. So, Yuri just got roasted. More like it kind of whispers that last bit to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Right, let's take a look. Save Me by Diffuser. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless cacophony? I don't fucking know. Cacophony? That sounds closer. Something funny, or of meaningless noise. Noise that won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, rather. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sign, foreseen, tangent. I don't know what these words mean. Help! Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. Then this poem of meaningless. A bunch of paper. Load me. Yes, she is just talking about a computer. It's nothing more. It's not a metaphor. It's not foreshadowing at all. The RGB, I mean the red, green, blue, meaningless noise. That has nothing to do with anything. No, the whole thing about CDs there, that has nothing to do with anything. And the loading, that everyone says load me all the time, constantly, absolutely. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Ahaha, I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. Where I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Ahaha, you'll see. In like the final act of the second chapter. The poem can be abstract as physical expression of feeling. Or a conversation with the reader. Please stop breaking the fourth wall. It's getting increasingly hard for me to pretend that I don't know the ending. But better say it that way. Not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. I'm pretty... I did the exact same thing last time. I'm so predictable. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? Hahaha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I've been your host, Monica. This has been this has been Radio DDLC Extra FM. I didn't really think of a name for that at all. Yuri, let's see what you've written for today. We're just gonna ignore the entire awkward situation that the game forced us both upon to, that we did not consent to, the game forced us in. Yuri says of the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Gaffer, this one might even be better than yesterday. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the different kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job at explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more. Yuri visibly swallows. Her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. So what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid. Seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, want to share that poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do, if it's with you. The raccoon happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed a strange tendency as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife with the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. Raccoon an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. Raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. Rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. That better be bread. That better be bread. Nothing else, just bread. Just the bread. And that is a raccoon and not a metaphor. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. A lot more metaphorical. No, it's not. YouTube. No, it's not. It's not metaphorical. It's very literal. A nice day in a park, feeding raccoons. Because the whole trope of feeding ducks, whilst just the best thing ever, apparently is just way too overused in this game. That's right. A bit close to my preferred writing style. The poem is a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge my more unusual. Yeah, it's feeding the raccoons. It's that those sort of things I'm used to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Ah, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being good for a strange interest? Eh? She did? Oh, they copied each other. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anyone. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yuri, why are you so panicked? It's not like you're hurting anyone. You and your raccoon and your bread and your knife. That is just for bread. Like my earphone. Ooh. Bastard. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobby. Well, I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Ah, please don't tell her I said that. Aha, don't worry, I have no reason to. But if it was the other way round, that's called blackmailing. That is what we call what would results in. Okay, well thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Jaffa. That's exaggerating a little bit. What do you mean a little? Quite a large bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Okay, teacher. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. In which case, I take that as a valid opinion. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Theory has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for this event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Siri's putting it all on the posters. If anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Siri, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Fuck. You really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group. I agree on that, Suki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head and dies. No, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri had never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. That and a cupcake, I seem to. I'm pretty sure that's why I'm here. I'm pretty sure I just came for the cupcake. And all I have to show for it is a nearly finished mug of tea. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them by the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. Hunger. I know you do. I know we all do. If that's all that it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Yuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. What? Excuse me. You should have given me a choice. Even if one of them just results in an instant game over, you could have given me a choice. Like, I choose to say no and someone gets angry. Absolute death. Maybe Monica goes full amount of the adventurous style, becomes a weird demon monster, and just starts killing everyone. You don't want to go to a festival. But if we do the good ending, it continues down the same path. That would be cool. That would have been really cool. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki don't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. You. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glanced around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I really don't have a choice. Ah, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Only you knew. Wait, what? What? I didn't say anything. I said nothing. I didn't say nothing. Nothing at all. Wouldn't dream of it. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Siri, can I go next? Aha, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook. A specific poem that she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is it something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Suri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on herself that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the citation. 4 of us applaud. The 4 of us, classroom in the sky. 4 of us. Monica takes a breath and smiles. But that was so good, Monica. Ahaha, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. What? Oh, I forgot I could do that. I forgot that you could... Oh, it's right click and scroll wheel. I remember being able to right click. I didn't realize the scroll wheel could do it. If you like click the scroll wheel. That's cool. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the poem is called. Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do it. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Quivering words transform sharp syllables, fierce and confident. poem was full of twists and turns in structure that you big word with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality, glances around her. She bewilders herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Not that we didn't want to applaud it before her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes it back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. What, did you faint? Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerful to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ahaha. Sorry, I giggled. Theory is a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. Your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. Yeah, if you do it in your head, it will totally magically turn words outside your head. Totally come out your mouth if you think it in your head. That's how voices work. This is why Mark is the head of the literature club and not the biology club. I see. Okay then. Yuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. Serene and bittersweet. If I was told to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think about it much. Hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes. Well, I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Jaffa likes it. I guess that's a good time. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. Yeah, what does that mean? Excuse me, what do you mean even I liked it? I didn't get to hear it. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that were sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. A little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. Just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. You don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Doki? Don't make me go before Jaffa. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Jaffa let everyone stands a little before I have to fuck you. Go to hell. Die. Just die. Like a really horrible way. Just die. Just die. Die. Please. You'll be doing us all a favor. Really. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly that confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive the applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in writing. That's something that will improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're talking, dumbass. because you're presenting that. Add more aggression to that, Monica. Also, I should start Doki Doki Aggression Club. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. It goes like this. Jump. Azuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when it's spoken aloud. Words feel like they bounce up and down, giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. Jeff's back to his seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again, though. Ah, well. You at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people, way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. When it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all of this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Ah, yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. Working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow. Then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Saori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. I'm impressing Monica. Why do you want to impress Monica? Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Saori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? We live on the same street. What do you mean? We live on the same street, guys. Jeez. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nicer. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Jeffy, you don't have to say it. Over. Let's go already. I walk home with Saori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Saori is a little more quieter than you. And on the way to home. Fuck that up, right. But today, Saori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Saori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier, like how we get to... Saori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... Oh! Let's... We definitely need to save that. I ran out of tea. That sucks. Okay, hang on. Yeah, really dry mouth when I'm doing these Doki Doki things. Just so much reading. Ooh, okay, so what do we want to do? Do we want to go walk home with Yuri or walk home with Saori? Because, I feel the best thing to do is to walk home with Saori, right? But, problem is, realistically, I feel it depends on the context, right? Because, you're not valuing one over the other. But, she's going to interpret it like that. I know that's, what the game is going to get at. I'm going to say Saori. I want her to live. Don't be sad. Saori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? She made things awkward in that supply closet. Was it a supply closet? I can't remember. Yeah? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. Why don't you just ruin that for you? So silly, Jaffa. No, Silly's my best mate. He's a different person. He does edits. I'm not Silly. Silly's a different person altogether. He's like this little ghost with horns. Reads a bunch of gay webcomics. And yet some like none of the rest of us on the server have ever read them, but like I for one get really passionate about it. I don't know why. I've never read it. I should probably read that at some point. I don't know anything about it though, apart from the fact that it's gay, and I forget what his name is, but one of them's like a real bitch. Like I forgot like everything he's done, but I know at one point like I'm pretty sure he steals like the main character's like boyfriend or something. I forget exactly what. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it though. Siri, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Siri to care about so much. I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? What? Ooh, we gotta pick words. Finally, we gotta actually play a game. Oops. What do we want to do? Let's go Uncanny Valley. Never mouse. Horror, that's what we want. Fester. Basil. I can't pronounce that word, so we're gonna pick that one. Shopping. We're not gonna talk about the one that as I clicked it, I noticed there was another thing directly about. We're not going to talk about that word. Intellectual. Doki Doki. Unstable philosophy. Broken cage. Frightening climax. Wonderful, fluffy marshmallow. Bunny. Crimson boop. Also, you meant to pick words depending on like who you want to impress the most. I just pick random ones. It's so much more fun that way. You just get to string random sentences this game. It's so fun. Aw man, I'm the last one here again. So you need to stop going and singing soprano whilst playing piano. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? And did you sing soprano? Every time I just reference Just Monica by Random Encounters, I believe. I reference that song so much during these. Yeah. Ahaha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination. I guess passion. But remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious foods. It sounded a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Agreed. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people? Cause it's right in your name. On Ika. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that Jake makes no sense in translation. I love the fourth wall breaks. It's quite good. And like later on it makes more sense. I don't know why I'm trying to just not do too many spoilers. Like, this game has been out, I want to say, like, August 2017. That's like 7 or 8 years? I think about 7 or 8 years, so I don't really know why I need to do spoilers, but I guess in case of new readers, I guess. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Hehehe. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Aha. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. Don't be that dismissive. Oh, no. Bad idea. I hurriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, and everyone back at the usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, shuffling through some papers at her desk. Efo, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but notice anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what ways do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging the rubber eraser up and down at the desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Jaffa. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talks to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? Seemed a little... Seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Jaffa. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else you know. Yeah? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined this club. Well, because I'm such a great, brilliant person. I'm such a great human being. No, I'm just so epic. Like, who wouldn't be? It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. It's always been on full of sunshine. Yeah, sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Jaffa. Have you thought that maybe you've seen her as so cheerful? That's just how she's around you? Why do I keep dropping my earphone? I like to fiddle with one ear. I don't know why, but we do all that. We just do all that now. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do anyway? What do I know? Anyway, sorry. I don't mean to jump to conclusions. So you should just forget about what I said. I tried to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningful. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. Watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. She's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. And then Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. exactly how much do I care about it and that I'm letting this weigh on me down so. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I noticed Yuri peering at me from over a book. So that's who was watching me. Right. I reckon we're gonna leave it there for now. Because my mouth is fucking dry. Ow. Bam. Also, my lamp is like so close to dying. There's also that. Ow. Yes, let's quit that. I would just go straight into just more Doki Doki, which was naturally just what. Wow, Doki Doki just really unlike me today. Which way, like, it's been not right. It's been alright. It's been normal for ages. Every time I go to quit, it's just not responding. Or I have to uninstall it for the next part. That's if I do a next part. I probably will. Also, sorry that it's getting progressively darker. This is how glowy the lamp is. It doesn't want to be good. Anyway. Yeah. I'm just gonna turn it off because it's not gonna do anything. Yeah. I don't have an outro. This is a stream. I don't need an outro. Fuck you guys. Anyway. Bye. Bye bye. Bum bum bum. Bye. 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 Bye.